Feel like your money goes down the drain as soon as you get paid? Want to know what you should be doing with your finances if you want to achieve financial freedom? In this video, we're going to be covering 6 things the wealthy do with $1 and the money mindset shifts that I'm making in order to generate wealth. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adina and I create content tools and resources for career-driven millennials and upcoming entrepreneurs to get the money they need to build the lives that they want. Here on my YouTube channel, I share my personal journey to financial freedom and an overall happier and more well-balanced life. So if you're interested in content like that, please stay tuned and watch to the end of this video. The first thing that the wealthy do with $1 or the wealthy do with their money when they're managing their money is to pay themselves first. They know the importance of paying themselves. They know the importance of setting aside a small amount of money or a certain percentage of their money that goes to themselves, spending it how they desire to spend it on things that are for themselves and for either their personal development or for their personal enjoyment. So the wealthy pay themselves first. About 10% of their income goes to paying themselves first. The second thing that the wealthy do with their money is to give. They understand that money is a currency, it flows, and it's not only supposed to flow to them, they give. So the wealthy give because they know that this is how they attract more back to themselves. The wealthy pay their living expenses, I would say with about 25% of their income. This can be challenging for a lot of people as many live paycheck to paycheck. But if you can, try to live off of 25% of your income and no more than that. This is how you live within your means instead of beyond your means. Fourthly, the wealthy pay their taxes. So they set aside a separate account for their taxes so that when they're done making money from their multiple streams of income, they can pay the IRS and they don't get in trouble with Uncle Sam. So they have a separate account designated to pay taxes and they do so regularly. The fifth thing the wealthy do with their taxes is to invest. So they invest about 15% of their income. If you're just getting started, you don't know how to invest, I would say to open up a separate account and start putting away a certain amount of money to be able to invest until you gather the skills needed to learn how to invest, because when you're ready to invest, you want to have that money set aside. So the wealthy invest with about 15% of their income. The next thing that the wealthy do is they reinvest. So one account is for investing, like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, etc. The other account is for reinvesting, meaning they take that money and they put it back into their business, back into themselves, whether it be through knowledge, education, resources, or back into improving their level of service and to increase their ability to provide valuable service. Those are my 6 things to do with $1. Let's recap really quickly. The first thing is to pay yourself first. Set aside a certain amount of income that you use for your personal expenses, things that you just want to buy for yourself, or things that you want to do with yourself. If you want, you can use this money to invest in your ability to grow your gifts, talents, skills, and abilities so that you can generate more income. The second thing to do with $1 is to give, because we know that giving attracts back to ourselves. So the second thing to do with $1 is to give. The third thing to do with $1 is to pay our living expenses. We try to keep this below 25%. I know this is hard, but we got to learn how to live within our means and not beyond. We shouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck, and we shouldn't be spending all of our money on our living expenses and having nothing left over, or overspending in other areas because we're operating through a scarcity mindset and we think that we don't have enough when we really do, and we're just wasting money. So the third thing is our living expenses. The fourth thing is taxes. Set aside a certain amount to pay your taxes if you're doing things like investing, trading, stock market, making money in other ways, running a business. You want to set aside money to pay your taxes. The fifth thing to do is to invest. So we want to make that money grow, Remember our 3 M's: to make money, manage money, and to multiply money. So we got to set aside some income to multiply, and we got to set aside some capital to multiply. And the final thing to do with the money is to reinvest back into your ability to do what you do better than how you're doing it now. If you want even more tips on how to start thinking like the wealthy, you can click through the link somewhere on the screen and watch my video on the 12 tips to thinking like a millionaire entrepreneur, where I go over with you 12 different mindset shifts that I'm making to start thinking like the wealthy think, and to transform my mindset so that I can start generating more income. I hope this video helped you. If it did, like, comment, subscribe, and become a part of my YouTube tribe. If you want even more content from me, you can click the link in the description box of this video and become a part of my email list. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, bye.